Hey Rebels. Okay, so I got a question for you. How does it feel to be blessed and highly favored? Because I'm being told, as quiet as it's been kept, shit finna get so loud. So as soon as I pulled out this imprisonment card, I knew there was no point in me continuing on with the spread and then coming to you and letting you know what things are. I just jump straight into it. Somebody or some people have been talking a whole bunch of greasy shit behind your back. And I'm hearing they smile in your face. So these are even people who have been in your face. Somebody in particular has been taking the information that you have been sharing with them and extending that information of value to someone else. So Spirit is asking that you be very cautious about what it is that you share, not in the sense that you should not be sharing it, but remember who you told what to, because somehow this information is going to come back around to you to be thrown like tomatoes in your face. And you're going to have that aha moment of, oh, okay, so this person in particular has been going and sharing what I've been telling them with you, and y'all have been all talking about me behind my back. But that was just a message for someone in particular. But Spirit is saying, here with this Three of Cups and this Queen of Swords, with the Death and the Nine of Cups, there are people or a person who know about you, who are in close vicinity of relations to you. So this can be family, co-worker, neighbor, etc., who has been very much so enjoying themselves while they have been talking all that cheap shit about you behind your back. With the same shit they won't say to your face, they have been saying behind your back. And Spirit is telling me that this shit is about to take a turn, because they feel superior. They feel so important being able to collaborate with others and laughing about you, talking about you, pointing out what it is that you do have, what you didn't have, what you once went through, what the state of mind that they feel that you still are in. I heard coming into this message, friends, how many of us have them? The ones we can depend on. Then I'm hearing that song go into a child is born with no state of mind. So with the state of mind, I'm getting that two ways. That these adult ass children are out here running their mouths and gossiping about shit that ain't even none of their business, that they don't even know the ins and outs of the facts about, but they are also taking that information that they feel that they have to be facts and just exploiting it for the sake of their popularity. And Spirit is saying, here with the Death and the Nine of Cups, that shit is coming to an end. That shit is coming to an end. It's coming to an end so loudly that they thought that it would never get back around to you. But Spirit said this may not be something that you are going to hear about, just more so, and it's so fortunately unfortunate. I'm hearing poor unfortunate souls. It's so fortunately unfortunate. The image that Spirit has given me is you going about your life. You've elevated. You're living in a peaceful coexistence. There's this day that's going to be had where you're just not caring about anything from the past. You're not dwelling about anything from the past. You've gotten into this new normalized routine of importance and prosperity of yourself. And somehow you are going to cross paths with this person or these people. And you're going to see the depletion on them. It's like that scene in a movie where someone elevated and they went on about their life after they've been done so wrong, and they walk past someone and they get, just out the kindness of their heart, they give a homeless person some money, and then to look down and realize that that needy person is actually someone who bullied them in the past, someone who felt, just felt that it was their right to fucking spew curses onto your name. Spirit said that this shit is ending. So let's go ahead and see what more it is. Oh, baby. Okay, so that message. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and get these cards out. They're telling me to put this one right here. Oh, shit. Okay, well, it makes sense. Okay. And at the bottom, relationships. So Spirit is saying that the message that I gave at the beginning of this read is very loud and clear and confirmation. But that they are saying that you are protected from this and that you are to not be bothered by this at all. Continue. And if you have not gotten to a space where you understand how unbothered you should be from the judgments of others due to your past experiences, when you were not on a level that they felt that you should be, Spirit said, get there, get there. Okay, so we just gonna give me a moment. So I pulled out these other cards, projection. I pulled out these other cards because obviously the Kipper-ish clarified everything that I had already said. But Spirit said that no, it's going to happen in harmony. They need you to be in a space of just living your life. Don't look out for anything. Don't look over your shoulder. Don't wonder. Don't even stalk yourself with your own sense of paranoia. As addressed, continue to live your life as you have been. Whoever it is that you have been speaking to, just realize who you have been sharing certain points of facts and information with yourself. Spirit said they don't even want you to move in a strategic effort of, okay, so I'm going to tell 2 truths and a lie, just to see if this is the person who Spirit was talking about. Spirit said no. It's going to show itself in a time that it's needed to show itself, in a time that is going to be very prominent for you to know how you need to guard yourself. It's that highlighted moment in films and movies where there it is, that turning point. So Spirit is saying, live your life however it is that you see to be fit. Because just as the question that was asked at the beginning of this, how does it feel to be blessed and highly favored? Because in that turning point moment where Spirit brings it to your attention that this person has been fraud, this person has been fugazi, this person is the one who has been deceiving towards you, where you thought that you can trust them, that you didn't even give them the benefit of the doubt, that you just genuinely was in such a relationship with them that you felt that you did not need to express and explain the rules. Spirit said when that turning point happens, you are going to be so solid with who you are and how you are grounded in your principles and your morals that you just going to exile their ass out. No need to go back and forth with combative communications or arguing. No need to point out to them what they did, what they shouldn't have did, or how it should have been done. So this is why Spirit said, live your life, and all that needs to be exposed will be exposed to you in due time. They want you to stay in this energy of not just trusting, but trusting yourself. That everything that you do and every step and every choice that you make has intention. And the Spirit said that this is also symbolic of you understanding the love of Spirit and the divine, and how much they are looking out for you, that when it comes to that threshold, when it comes to that point, that Spirit is going to show you who needs to be disregarded at the perfect moment, and that you will understand that you have not lost anything, but that space that person's behavior has displayed to you has actually in fact created space for other things and other people who are going to be of better and more importance to you in a timeline that you would then be on. So let this happen in the harmony that it needs to, and that means you going about your life and living it. So it is that Spirit said now we're gonna get into them. Oh shit. So the protection that you have is from the chaos. And being in the, I heard gun range. Being in a range of these people or this person's sight, this person's, let's just call it this person right now, because this person and these people, that's a whole lot. You are being removed with your occupation of minding your business, minding the business that, you're supposed to be attending to, your structure, your stability, and moved out of the range of these people as they go into the chaos that is within them. Because if you were any closer to them, if you were within these conversations, if you were in a space of defending yourself, even in the space of the gossip that, they're creating, they would easily blame you. And which would easily make it your responsibility to defend yourself because of the level of the bullshit that it is that they are expressing to others. Spirit said, don't even try to figure this shit out. Don't even try to pick and pry in your brain about what you heard from someone else that might have something to do with whomever these people are. Spirit said, don't even try to figure out who the hell these people are. Because the divine and spirit love and your ancestors love you so much. As spoken before, they are going to exile these people out of your life and out of your presence and out of the accessibility of your wealth, your abundance, before they even see the quality and the value of you, and be able to change their behavior and be able to change the narrative. So the fact that you're not as close to them as you once used to be, and the questions that other people are having while they're trying to make sense of the things that have been shared amongst them, it doesn't play to their benefit. None of these stories that they've shared, none of these narratives that they spun about you, because you are not around to be a witness to their testimony. You are not around to be that pawn on their board. Now, Spirit is saying their inner child is talking to them. And, Spirit said, as crazy as it sounds, their inner child is more mature than they are as the adult that they not claim to be, portray to be, but that they are. Their inner child is actually trying to give their adult self guidance. Their inner child is nudging at them and telling them this is not right, this is not fair. Remember when that happened to you? Remember when this happened to you? Remember how this person, how the rebel cared about us. Remember everything that the rebel has done for us. Why are you doing this? Like, their inner child is inside crying, and they are ignoring their inner child and everything that their inner child is trying to get them to stop doing. They are literally neglecting themselves. They are literally neglecting their inner self, their child. And Spirit said for a few of them, for several of them, they are neglecting their children by having those on the phone conversations, by being online, by standing outside I'm seeing somebody standing outside of a door while their kids are just doing whatever it is that kids do to have fun, and then coming back in the house yelling at their children. Because it's one of those, who told you to say that? Didn't you know better and everything? But they are not being a parent or a guidance to their children. So Spirit is telling me that this person, they give a damn more about ruining your reputation than they do about nurturing their own stability and nurturing their responsibilities. That's so fucked up. But now, let's move along, because there's so much that can be said about that. So Spirit is saying, yeah, be unbothered, because you know that this shit exhausts you. You know that it really does exhaust you to try to figure out, to be looking over your shoulder about who said what, who did what. And they're saying that it's a point of you isolating yourself in the most malicious ways. The fact that you can trust Spirit said, trust it. Trust this. Trust this process. I don't know when it is that you're going to be receiving this message, but I'm pretty sure that due to your consumption of the reads that you have been getting, that you have been trying to map out in your head the people of the storylines that you have been hearing. You have been trying to even map out within your esteem, your relatability to the stories that you've been hearing. But Spirit said it's time for you to let them handle the wheel, and it will be revealed to you. But this Exhaustion is a dual message because this person, whomever this person or these people are, they're tired. They're so tired of performing. They're so tired of people coming and asking them questions and trying to keep the conversation going. And they're not even taking accountability of their own awareness of realizing that they are the ones who started this, that they are the ones who initiated all this, that they're the ones who recruited all these people to be so invested and so engaged with your life being said to be entertainment for them. Spirit said their energy of that when they're by themselves, they literally hate themselves. They literally hear their inner selves talking even louder to them of that remorse of why the fuck did I start that? And they feel that they're so deep into this shit that there's no turning back. And Spirit said they're right. So Spirit is going to help them get this shit in order. They're about to get every fucking thing that is coming to them. And the message for them is turning in. They have to, oh honey, they got to turn in their card. They got to turn in their ranking, that felt authority, that all this shit made them feel that that point in time that they enjoyed it. They're going to have to admit. They're going to have to repent. They're going to have to go inside of themselves. And honey, and with the way that I'm seeing, like the ripples of the emotions and the waves. But at the same time, also noticing how, let me bring this card in closer. How there are these energies, these spirits, and they're trying to remain so peaceful, and they're holding their emotions in. But there is no escaping it. What they're feeling inward and what they're experiencing outward. They're trying to keep this facade as in everything's going to be okay. As if things are just going to turn themselves around. And Spirit said they got their ass. They got their number. It's a lot that's going to be turned around. Why are we grabbing over here? And honey, confirmation. Manifestation with the spider. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it is time to make changes through conscious manifestation, and your energy can bring in all you desire. Spirit is saying everything that they desired for you is waiting for them at every fucking interest and every fucking exit that they thought, that they believed in for you. There is, when we speaking of imprisonment, there is no way for them to move in life and them to have peace here in life until they reveal themselves. Spirit said in order for them to be able to heal, in order for them to get this demonic energy off of them, they're going to have to repent. They're going to have to admit to every wicked way of being that they have, taken the alley down. So they didn't want this shit on Front Street. They crept through the alley. They crept through the gangways. They was doing shit literally behind not just your back, but other people's back. They molded other people's identity just based off of how they needed to feel about themselves. And Spirit said the energy of their words hold no weight. Here with, baby. Yeah, baby. Okay, I forgot that was that. Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. Shit. Spirit say, how you like it now? How Spirit is asking them, how do they like it now? I'm even hearing, do I make you feel horny, baby? Oh my gosh. The attack on this person is everything that they manifested in for themselves. And they're looking for you to invite yourself back into such a presence in their life that they can deflect and cause you to be the reason for every fucking downfall that they are about to have transpire in their life. But yet and still, Spirit said it's the truth. You are the reason for their downfall, of every downfall that they are about to have transpire in their life, because they spoke ill on your name. They rejected you. They disrespected you. They said, fuck your kindness. Your kindness is weakness. So Spirit is going to deal with them. I heard longevity. Of why is it that they've been so jealous? Why is it that they've been so envious about you, in regards to you, in regards to others? Why is it that it was so hard for them to focus on themselves? Like to say, friends, how many of us have them? And a child is born with no state of mind. So this is someone who really adapted to the societal ways of joining communities by bullying and being combative onto you and others. And so long as they had that access to that popularity, they stuck with it. They didn't change it. They wanted to be seen as authority and a hierarchy above you and whomever the hell else they needed to beat down. Here with travel and relationships, honey, Spirit is saying that they are about to be passed around like a fucking revolving door. That they are about to be passed around like a fucking revolving door. And, oh, baby, what the hell is this? Oh, shit. Okay, yeah. Honey, tick, tick, boom. The way that their mind is about to be so warped and touched bases and grounded in reality. And Spirit is saying that they're saying warped because the reality is something that they have been avoiding. Though they've been living in an alternate universe of said reality, they're about to pull them away from this delusion that they have been living in and showing them what real reality is. Spirit is telling me that you have been okay, you have been finding yourself, Rebel. You have been finding yourself in spaces with people where it's like, why is it that they can't seem to comprehend what is facts and what actually makes sense? Why is it that they have been holding on to weaponizing incompetence? And Spirit said that it speaks a lot to this person or these people here, character. They have definitely been weaponizing incompetence just to see you grieve, to see you gravel, to see you cry, to see you lose your mind, because they know that you are in a mind, that you are in a mental state, a mental state of stability. And they want to fucking see you fall apart. And Spirit said, here with this bomb, it's about to be a whole bunch of one-on-ones happening with them. They are about to be, so lost in every endeavor. Shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. Oh, shit. Okay. This person, talk about remorse. This person is about to have a whole bunch of regret. A whole bunch of regret. Spirit is telling me that they're not going to say this shit out loud. Right here. Okay, right here. And I'm seeing a crack in the cards. Right here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So what Spirit is telling me is that here with the debit cards, the marijuana and the mixologist, oh shit. I'm trying to figure out who they're coping. Yeah, they're gonna dive deeper. This is so uncomfortable. I'm feeling very uncomfortable. I'm feeling very desperate right now. I'm feeling very as if I want to fucking cry so hard right now. I feel as if the world is fucking ending right now. The way that this person is going to try to cope with everything that is coming to them within their space, every fucking vision, every fucking emotion that they are going to have, this person is going to not physically drown themselves, but they're going to drown themselves in putting themselves in further debt. I'm being told they've been spending money that they ain't even got, that they have not been looking at the debt that they already have and paying that off, that they have been digging a hole for themselves, that they are whatever their whatever their toxic habits are, whether it's drugs, whether it's alcohol, whether it's sex, whether it's food, whether it's TV consumption, whether it's whatever the fuck it is, has been. Spirit is saying, even for a lot of them, the fact that they have been so used to gossiping and having other people talk, they are about to fucking dig themselves into a hole that is going to bury them. And while their inner child is screaming on the inside, pleading and begging, this is true devastation. This is like, ooh, this is like guiding yourself into your own psychosis. This is like guiding yourself into further into a mental illness when all you got to do is take accountability. All you have to do is point out points, just even acknowledge the awareness that Spirit is giving them. And they're refusing to because they're afraid of what's on the other side. And Spirit is saying that this is nothing that you need to get involved in, engaged with. Spirit is saying this is why they want you to continue to live your life and not even try to figure out who this person is or these people are, because the way that things are going to happen, the Spirit knows that you have such a heart, that you are such a caring person, that you don't want to see anyone live in misery the way that whomever this is that has been a part of your life, that was supposed to play such a role in your life. And Spirit said, and they did. They made their own choice. Spirit knows that you have such a heart that you wouldn't wish hell on even your worst enemy. Though you may say it, to actually see them go through this traumatic form of devastation, Spirit said you would even jump in to save your worst enemy because of how harsh this shit is finna be. So, I'm being told to grab here. Grab here. A baby. Oh, shit. Okay. All right. So they have the Eight of Pentacles. And the Bizarre Circus card. And it says, messy situations, unorthodox confirmation. It says, all aspects of life can be messy. And it is okay. You can't escape the message of life, so that your time sorting through the chaos. I'm sorry. Let's read that again. All aspects of life can be messy, and it's okay. You can't escape the messiness of life. So take your time sorting through the chaos and arrange it as neatly as you can. And that's what Spirit wants them to give attention to. That's what Spirit wants them to do. Spirit really wants them to invest themselves into this change. And if they refuse to, which we're already being told that they will, Spirit said if is a past tense. Because Spirit is saying that they have been trying to work with this person and get them out, because they say that the way that the world is changing, the way that law, authority, and systematic situations are changing, they are so behind on their education of importance that this shit is literally finna swallow them whole, and they are gonna bear witness of what's on the other side of a black hole. Fuck, this shit does not feel good at all. Okay, so then oh baby, realization with the Chariot, understandings, awakenings, intelligence of the house of influence, power of casting, enchantments. Oh shit. Okay. And this down here looks like those bars. Let me bring this in closer. This right here looks like those bars that you see down in the sewage um, underground in the sewage holes. And once again, it's like a prison. Spirit said, this is a tale is told. Is told. Spirit, this, oh shit, this is a tale as old as time. And this realization is going to come in so fast that they cannot even grip at someone else's hand to save them, because the people who they have within the vicinity of them to even think is going to save them, Spirit is saying they are savages. I want to cry so hard right now. Spirit said the people whose hands they even are in the vicinity of to reach for help are savages. And they need you to stay the fuck out of this and stay away from it, and do not do an investigation of trying to figure out who this person or these people are, because they got you far enough away that as this person gets to that I'm seeing like the cartoons, Looney Tunes, where they had the bullseye in the center of the desert. When that person gets right there to that specific spot and that point on that bullseye where they think that everything is peaceful and copacetic, every bomb is going to drop on them. And there's going to be no stopping this train. I'm seeing the bullet train, so it's going to happen really fast, baby. Baby, in the spirit said, and they will not, meaning spirit, is not going to miss. It says, you have earned everyone. You have earned every one of your successes. I gotta get up out this energy, because this shit is so devastating. And Spirit said, let this be a cautionary tale. Let this be a cautionary tale, because some feel that it's a fable and it's really not, and that was their problem. Spirit said they want to remind you, Rebel, that this is what Spirit, your ancestors and the divine, has saved you from, because this could have been you. And if you didn't choose yourself, if you didn't choose to love yourself, if you had not chosen to realize that self-care and self-love was more than about pampering yourself, this would have been you. The Spirit is saying that this is like that moment where you reflect on yourself and you've said to yourself so many times in the past, like, I shouldn't even been here, that you've been through so many different things, that even in your unconscious state of mind, that you've done so much damage, but Spirit said you repented when the stars and the planets was aligned appropriately for you to save yourself. You sacrificed that version of yourself, and so you can be where it is that you are now. Can we get oh my gosh, can we get a message for the Rebel, please? Being told to grab here. Oh no, want me to take both of these? Baby, okay. I'm gonna sit these down here because I need to look at, and they want these too. All right. So back here you have choose who you will become. All right, we're gonna set this right on top of here. Choose who you will become. Jar of dreams and healthy boundaries. So they want you to look in your jar of dreams and choose who it is that you will become. Because none of this behind the scenes shit has anything to fucking do with you. None of it has to, honey, they saying you are the cherry on top of all of this situation. And this is not to make you arrogant. This is not to make you overly confident. The Spirit say they just simply want you to go on and live your life. I'm here, float on. Just keep on going about living your life. Even though you may have some uncertainties, live your life for you. not in comparison of what you feel or what you even know others have said about you, what others have imagined for you and about you, or what it is that others have spoken, said, or they felt that you were to be held deemed responsible of. Live your life. Yes, I did just do that. We're gonna straighten that back out. So the two cards that you get is the Hermit, and oh, I love this Ten of Swords. I love this Ten of Swords because this Ten of Swords is you looking into the eye of everything that you have learned. And I just noticed how quiet it got outside from the rain and the storm. Confirmation. This Ten of Swords is about you looking at each one of those swords and just accepting the lessons that you learned. And notice how he's even smiling and smirking. And he's not even intimidated by that owl who carries those 10 swords. That owl who has the wisdom of why every fucking thing that was ever seen to be malicious towards you and was malicious towards you has ever fucking happened. All right? The Hermit, and the fact that the Hermit in this deck is actually grabbing at the snake and saying that I know there's more to you than being symbolic of fear. That I know that you come from nature itself, and that there's something about your coldness that is supposed to nurture me. The fact that this Hermit is so aged. Honey, what I'm getting from these two cards together is that Spirit really wants you to go over your boundaries again. And they said they want you to extend your, this goes into the yesterday's message. They want you to restructure your boundaries because you left a little wiggle room that needs not to be had. They want you to have very strong, stern boundaries and be reminded of these 10 of Swords that has brought you to this place of wisdom and awareness of yourself, and wisdom and awareness about others, even though they are not going to ever face you and hold themselves accountable. And Spirit said, nor do you need them to, nor should you want them to. Because back to the earlier part of the message, they weaponize incompetence. They weaponize their competence. They weaponized everything they knew better about to try to destroy you, to try to exploit you. Can we get a further message for the rebels? Okay. Spirit is saying, okay, here's your card. There it is. And the Spirit is saying, discover how to turn your anger into a powerful ally. Explore methods to express your emotions constructively and convert your anger into a driving force of empowerment and motivation. Didn't we just say that? So rebels, I'm gonna get you out of here because I need to go shower after all this. Hold on. They brought my attention right over here. Okay, so we got another two. So the bottom one and the top one. Okay, so you have the Tower and the World. Honey, it's not just about their whole world changing. It's about your world changing as well. So as their world change, yours will change as well, because they can't run from Spirit. Spirit gave them a choice, and they chose what it was that they wanted. So now they're going to get the consequences, the compliments, and the repercussions of every fucking thing that they have chosen. Spirit said this is not something that's being done to them. This is everything that they've chosen. And you're going to realize how the scales are balancing themselves as they will too. Shit. Okay, it says, shit, whatever you have been putting off, don't procrastinate any longer. Tackle that long overdue project. You will feel better once you begin. Start with one thing at a time. Thoughts and ideas not acted upon, are just laying in wait. You can do this. So further reiterating why Spirit said, don't go hunting, don't go seeking, don't even engage if someone come back and tell you what someone else is doing or what someone else is living through. I'm hearing nonchalantness is your best support right now. Okay, 23, honey. Endless cycles. There's some truth. There's some truth you're resisting to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes, they don't want to hear this so bad. Give me a moment. Let's try this again. All right, there's some truths you're resisting to accept over and over again until you're tired and restrained beyond depression. It takes a decision to live life for yourself. Life is about passion. Then you make a change and the world around you will follow. Rebel, this was a tough one because this is not my energy and I'm just now realizing Mr. Forkman is still down there in the dumps. Forgot to pick him up? No, I didn't. Spirit is saying, go towards your 10 of Pentacles. Whatever your 10 of Pentacles is for you, that peace, that union. Spirit said, do not have your mind set on what somebody looks like or what their name is. Spirit wants you to live in the truth of yourself and the likeness of your life. And I'm also hearing the aftermath. So you being at peace with the outcome. All right. And I'm also seeing the scales right here as well. They want you to go towards your 10 of Pentacles. They don't want you to mold yourself to be in the force fitting of what someone else's seems to be, because whomever this person is, whomever these people are, back in the background, they don't even really know what it is that they want because they're living life based upon what entertains other people, and that entertainment has overall been you. What's this? Oh, baby. Yeah. Confinement. Can we get another one with that one? Right here. Because you can do, baby. Savings. Okay. All right. So it is time to reassess your financial properties. Okay. I'm sorry. It is time to reassess your financial priorities. Now is not the time to take big risks. Be wise with your spending habits and set aside funds for unexpected situations. Spirit wants you to set yourself free. Set yourself free from needing to rely on other people. So whatever little steps that it is that you need to take to be able to become more endowed and self-sufficient, do that. Because though it may take times in the long run, it's gonna count and matter for you a lot. And it's also gonna separate you from even more people who are in this space of using your namesake and your life experience as entertainment. So Spirit is saying, don't doubt yourself, trust yourself. You can do this. It is gonna seem hard, but they really want you to have your independence even more solid than what you feel that it is in this current moment. Rebels, I'm about to get you out of here. Honey, you know it. You know it. With third eye there, you know it. Use your intuition, because even though those back here are in such a traumatizing, devastating energy you want no parts of, you have your own focus of confinement to be paying attention to. And that has a lot to do with you saving your energy. That has a lot to do with you being more stable within your assets. All right. So, rebels, I love you and I adore you. This was a tough one. Oh my God. And they're not that. Usually, the spirit said this other shit that should be had is forbidden. It's forbidden. How strongly forbidden is it, honey? It's forbidden because this is justice. This is justice that is happening. Okay. So, rebels, that's what we got for you. I love you. I adore you. Go live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, babe. And know that I am always rooting for you. And baby, go love on yourself. Go live your life. Go make it do what it needs to do for you, babe. Go Rebels.